click on OK, click on OK. So today concept is very important concept, that is test cases. Test cases. What is test case? Test case is nothing but it is an idea of test engineer. Test case is nothing but it is an idea of test engineer. Test case is nothing but it is an idea of test engineer. So wherever you go, so first of all we need to understand the requirements. After understanding the requirements, we will write the test cases, sir. This is our task, sir. Wherever you go, if it is any software company, any project, we should know only two things. First of all, we need to understand the requirements. After understanding the requirements, how to write test cases. If you know these two things, you can work with any software company, any project. So there are two types of test cases. There are two types of test cases. One is GUI test cases. GUI are static. Second one is functional test cases. GUI means graphical user interface. GUI means graphical user interface. Without performing any actions on the application, we can write the test cases. Then the type of test cases is known as GUI test cases. Without performing any actions on the application, we can write the test cases. So first already we discussed, one is availability based. All the buttons are available or not. No need to perform any action. Without performing any action, we can see and say availability. Alignment is properly or not. No need to perform any actions. Without performing any actions, we can see and say consistency. No need to perform any actions. Without performing any actions, we can see and say. And spelling and grammar mistakes. No need to perform any actions. Without performing any actions, we can see and say. And color. No need to perform any actions. Without performing any actions, we can see and say. So without performing any actions on the application, we can write the test cases. Then the type of test cases is known as GUI test cases or static test cases. So without performing any actions, all the buttons available or not, no need to perform any actions. Without performing any actions on the application, we can see and say and or we can write alignment, consistency, spelling and color. Right. So next, functional test cases. So for example, customer want one username field. That username field should take minimum 4 characters to maximum 12 characters. That is the customer requirement. That customer is saying that username field should take minimum 4 characters to maximum 12 characters. If you take in between 4 to 12 characters, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. In between 4 to 12 characters, if you take in between 4 to 12 characters, if you do testing, so that is called positive testing. Other than 4 to 12 characters, like 3 characters, 13 characters, 14 characters or 15 characters, so that is called negative testing. Other than 4 to 12 characters, like 13, 14, 15 characters, if you take and if you do testing, so that is called negative testing. These are the invalid inputs. With the help of invalid inputs, if you do testing, that is called negative testing. So a test engineer should have positive setup as well as negative setup, negative mind setup. So compulsory a test engineer should take negative values also. Here three negative, so invalid input. So three is invalid input. With the valid input, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. With the help of invalid inputs, if you do testing, that is called negative testing. So here we are doing positive testing as well as negative testing also. A test engineer should have negative mind setup, then only will become a good test engineer. So invalid inputs also we should take. Then only we can get more defects. Whenever developing the application, developers will use always positive mind setup. Whenever you are doing whenever you are doing native testing, then only we can get more defects. Okay. So a test engineer should have native mind setup also, very important. Okay, right. So today we will discuss positive testing as well as negative testing also. So first, test case template. Test case template. Test case ID. Test case type. Test case description. Expected value. Actual value. Result. So, test case template. So, all the companies will not follow unique template, unique format. Some companies they will follow just like that company they will follow unique only for that particular company they will follow unique format. So, there is no common process. There is no common template for all the companies. Some companies they will maintain extra fields. Some companies they will maintain less fields. Some companies they will maintain extra fields. Some companies they will maintain less fields. So, first to test case ID. 01. Test case type, for example, GUI test case. GUI, graphical user interface. Test case description. What action we are performing, we will write here. What action we are performing, we will write here. After performing the action, what is customer expecting? What is customer expecting? We will write in the expected value. What is customer expecting? What is customer expecting? We will write here. Next, actual value. Whenever developed expected value is nothing but it is a customer requirement. Expected value is nothing but it is a customer requirement. Customer requirement. Actual value is nothing but whenever developed application came into testing area, we will perform this description action. We will perform this description action. Whatever we are getting, we will write here. Whatever we are getting, we will write here. Whatever we are getting, we will write here. Whatever we are getting. Developer application came into testing area. That's that description action we will perform. Whatever we are getting, so we will write here. Whatever we are getting, we will write here. Next, we will compare the expected value with actual value. So, expected value is nothing but that is a customer requirement. Customer is expecting something. Actual value. After developing the application, we will perform testing on the application. Whatever we are getting, we will write in the actual value. So, just they will compare the expected value with the actual value. If it is both are same, we can give the status pass. Otherwise, we can give the status fail. This is the test case template. In the test case template, we have test case ID. So companies, some company they will write, for example, test case ID. Project name is Hyderabad. Project module name is Metro 01. They will write like this, or simply some company they will write 01. Some company they will write 001. So like, so test case type GUI. If it is GUI, just we can mention GUI. If it is positive, we will write positive. If it is negative, we will write directly negative. Next, to test case description. What action we are performing, we will write here. Expected value. After performing this action, what is customer expecting, we will write in the expected value. Actual value. Whenever the developer application came to testing area, whatever we are getting, that is we will write in the actual value. So next we will compare the expected value with the actual value. If it is both are same, we can give the status pass. Otherwise, we can give the status fail. All right. Now we can see the test cases. So for example, sir, for example, first test case, for example, you want one application, sir. In that application, you want 100 buttons, sir. So first I want to check GUI checking. GUI means graphical user interface. Without performing any actions, so we can write the test cases. So that is GUI test cases. You want 100 buttons in the application. So you are saying check for the availability of all the objects, all the objects like A, comma B, comma C, comma D. Like if you mention 100 buttons information, if you mention in the test case template, it will be lengthy, looking not good. So just we should give one name to this 100 buttons. We will give 100 buttons names. I will give login. Based on the login, based on the login, application is behaving or not, we will check. So each and every time, along with the test case template, we will maintain tables also. We will maintain tables also. How we can maintain, we will discuss now. Based on the yesterday requirements only, we will write the test cases. Test case ID, test case type, test case description, expected value, actual value, result to severity, priority, references. So after results, we will discuss remaining one. No? So first, yesterday concept only. Check for the available first test case, GUI test case. Check for the availability of all objective as for the login objective tab. What is login objective tab, sir? So just come down. I gave one name. So login object tab. So customer is said whenever invoking the login screen should contain username, password, connect to fields, login button, clear button, cancel button. If it is only 6, we can mention 6. If it is 100, so 100. If you write 100 here, just we can maintain a separate table and we will keep the all the information. Username is text box, password is text box, connect to is combo box, login button, clear button, cancel button. So just we will mention. I'm giving one name, login object to tab. I'm giving name, login object to tab. First, first test case. Check for the availability of all the object as for the login object to tab. Check for the availability of all the object as for the login object tab. So customer what is expecting? All the objects must be available as for the login object tab. So whatever we are getting actual value, we will write here. All the objects are available as for the login object tab. So expected value with the actual value both same. So we can give the status pass. Next, second one. Check for the consistency of all the objects. Consistency of all the objects. All the objects must be consistent with each other. All the objects are consistent with each other. Both are same. So we can give the status pass. Next, check for the spelling of the all the object as for the login object tab. So all the objects must be spelled properly as per the login object tab. All the objects are spelled properly. Both are same. So we can give the status pass. So here observe carefully, sir. Even each and every time just login object tab I am writing. If I mention all the object information, it will be lengthy. So that look and
Mm.
feel is not very good. So that's the reason
Just very
separately we will
lengthy.
maintain table.
Yeah.
So if it is having only 6 buttons, we can mention here. That is not big issue. If it is 100 buttons, if it is application having 100 objects or 100 elements, so if you mention 100 elements here, it will be look and feel is not good. That's the reason separately we will maintain one table. So that table name is I'm giving login object tab. Whenever you are working with the software company also, we will not work with this small application. So we will work with big applications. Each and every application having nearly page elements, nearly 100 to 200 elements will be there. So each and every button is element, each and every button or web element is there or not. How we can check? So we will separately they will maintain one table and we will give the all the buttons information and we will write like this only. Why? Because wherever you go, if it is test case, it should be short, meaningful, and simple. So test case should be, it is simple, it should be simple, it should be simple and meaningful and short. Simple, meaningful and short, it should be short. So just whenever another person, if he observing test cases, then he need to understand that should be, it is simple, so it should be short length, so and it is meaningful, then only we can say that is test case. So here we are writing shortly, we are writing, right? Next, fourth one, check for the enabled property of login and clear cancel buttons. GUI test case only. Initially, login clear must be disabled and cancel button always enabled. That is the customer requirement. Initially, login clear must be disabled and cancel always enabled. Cancel button always enabled. So here expected actual value is login clear and cancel buttons are enabled. So this is not meets the customer requirement. So it is fail. Fifth one. Check for the initial position of the cursor. Initially, the cursor must be positioned in the username field. That is the customer expectation. Initially, the cursor is present in the username field. So both are same. Pass. Next, enter some information into username and password field and check for the enabled property of login button. Login button must be enabled. Okay, login button is enabled. So pass. Enter some information into any of the field and check for the enabled property of clear button. Clear button must be enabled. Clear button is enabled. So same pass. Next, I am attaching another table, VIT. VIT means valid input table. I am attaching another table, VIT. So what is VIT? Correct username, correct password. That means valid username, valid password. Valid username Akhilu, password Reddy. So if it is expected page, if it is normal user home page, if it is admin user, admin page must be open. Here Akhil Reddy is the admin user. So compulsory result should be admin page must be opened. Next, Raju Rani. So he is the normal user. If he enter username and password, it will open home page. And Sandhya MBBS home page. Why? Because she is also normal user. Home page will open. And Yamini Puppy. So home page only. Shravani Uma home page only. Admin page only. So based on the normal user home page, if it is admin page must be open. So I'm giving one name, that is valid input table. I'm giving name is VIT, valid input table. That means correct username, correct password. That means correct username, correct password. Next, eighth one. Enter username password as per the valid input table and click on the login button. Valid input table means correct username, correct password. Corresponding page must be displayed as per the valid input table. Why I am saying corresponding page? If it is normal user home page, if it is admin user, admin page must be open. Corresponding pages are displayed as per the valid input table. So pass. Next, enter username password as per the valid input table and select a database option and click on login button. Yes, based on the database, it will connect the home page. If it is normal user home page, if it is admin page must be opened. Corresponding pages are displayed as per the valid input table with the mentioned database connection, right? Positive test case. Enter some information into any of the fields and click on clear button. So already customer is said all the fields must be cleared and cursor should be placed in the username field. All the fields are cleared but cursor is not placed in the username field. So fail. Next test case, positive test case. Click on the cancel button. Login screen should be closed. Login screen is closed. So pass. Next, check for the tabbing order of the all the objective. Tabbing order must be as follows: username, password, connect to fields, login, clear, cancel button. So the tabbing order as follows: username, password, connect to fields, login, clear, cancel button. So 13 negative testing. Next, negative testing. Enter username, password as for the invalid input table. Invalid input table. I attached invalid input table also. Wrong username, wrong password. These are the wrong usernames and wrong passwords. Wrong usernames and wrong passwords. So yeah. Enter username, password as for the invalid input table and click on login button. That means wrong username, wrong password. He is clicking on login button. Corresponding message should be displayed as per invalid input table. So compulsory error message must be displayed. Corresponding error messages are not displayed. So fail. Enter some information only into the username field and check for the enabled property of login button. Only is giving username. So login button must be disabled. Login button is enabled. So fail. Enter some information only into the password field and check for the enabled property of login button. Login button must be disabled. Login button is enabled. So fail. So this is the test case template. So yesterday we discussed requirements. Based on the requirements we wrote test cases. Nearly we discussed 10 requirements. Now we are writing 15 test cases. We will write max based on the customer requirements only. We will write the test cases based on the customer requirements only. We will write the test cases. So this is the test case template. So I will show you real time test cases, normal test cases. This is the subject to test cases is over. Subject to test cases is over. Next to general test cases. Next to general test cases. Whenever you are facing the interview, that time they may ask you like write the test cases for keyboard. So that time we should use check or verify. We should use check or verify. Check or verify. Now you should tell sir. Now we are discussing test cases for keyboard. Check enter button is available or not. Check space button is available or not. Check delete button is available or not. Check control button is available or not. Check shift button is available or not. Check tab button is available or not. Check uh, space
When we
button is
say all
available or not.
buttons on the keyboard,
Oh no 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 no. No need to mention like that. Okay, just you can like check all numerical keys available or not.
yeah, something like we can do it.
Check all alphabets available or not.
QWERTY keys, yeah.
Check all F1 keys available or not. So these are the three things. Check all up and down keys available or not. Okay, four. So these four we can write it. Remaining individually we need to mention. Individually we
Mention.
need to mention. Okay, right, sir.
Yeah.
Now you should tell test cases for white paper minimum 20, sir. Take the time. White paper. You should tell test cases for white paper minimum 20.
20.
Minimum.
Check size of the paper.
Yes.
Check
Size is
color
over.
of the paper.
Yeah. Sir, remember here. Size is over. No A4, A3, A6, A10, A12, A1, A2.
Paper.
No, yeah. Check is, check it is. Check
Color.
size of the paper. Already I mentioned white paper. So no color. Check size of paper. Minimum 20.
Minimum 20. Paper.
That is idea. That is idea.
Uh,
Take 1 minute time. Think. Just you should tell 20, sir. I will show you. I will write you 20 here. Okay. Just to analyze fast. It is very, very important. So whenever you are facing the interview, that time they may ask you like write the test cases for pen, table, computer, water, gali. So just they may ask you different questions. 1 minute, take it.
anything written on the paper.
Check size of paper. Next, check quality of
Anything
the
written
paper.
on the paper.
Check quality of the paper. Next, what is that, sir?
Anything written on the paper.
Yeah, right. You can write it. Check it is anything written on it. Check it is anything written on it.
And where it is written.
Hmm. Yeah, you can write it, sir. Check it is where it is written. Check. Hmm. Sir, minimum 20, sir. We can write 50 also. You know?
Mm,
Check it is. Which check it is. Which color?
that is white already.
Oh, no, 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 no. Check it is.
Which color of the writing is on that?
Which color written on it? Which color written on it?
Written on it.
Check it is. Check it is. Which language?
Oh, which language?
Hmm. Hmm. I will write it, sir. Check. Both sides empty or not. Check it is. Folded or not. Check it is
Check it
foldable
is
or not.
any damage.
Check it is foldable or
Any
not.
damage.
Yeah, yeah. Foldable or not. Check.
Is if the paper is plastic or
Paper.
plastic paper?
No, no, no. Normal
Plastic.
paper. White paper. Normal white paper. Check it is. Teared inside any corner. Teared inside any corner. Check it is
Any
terrible or not.
damage.
I will write it. Check it is terrible or not. Check. Check it is waterproof or not. Check. It is wet condition or dry condition. Check. Any water marks on it. Check. Check it is white paper or letterhead.
But you mentioned white paper, sir.
White paper. But what is the main difference between white paper and letterhead? Just one logo will be there, sir. Only logo.
Hmm.
Check it is white paper or letterhead. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Check it is ready to write or not. Check it is check it is any holes on it or damage, whatever it is. Check it is Check any holes on it. Check it is
Any damage?
holes on it are damaged. Just over. Check it is. Uh, check it is. Check it is. It is. Check it is. It allows all type of pens. Next. Check it is. If it is wet condition, if it is wet, sorry, wet condition,
Whether we can write it or not.
whether we can write it or not. Next. One more thing. One more pad. Mm,
We can use it like a dustbin or not. Tissue.
ah, the white paper tissue. Tissue paper different, white paper different. So, so worldwide people this video will watch. So, whatever we are writing, that is compulsory, the reasonable. So, whatever you are thinking, that should be reasonable. So, if it is negative or positive, whatever it is, but that should be reasonable. One more thing, one more line. I forgot. One more line. White paper, one more line. Check it is terrible or not. Over. Terrible or not. Check it is stayed inside any corner. Okay. Uh, check it is foldable. Water, wet, size, length, size already over. Quality over. Hmm. Okay. If it is reasonable or not. So
Hmm.
still we can write
Reason.
one more. It is, check it is. check it is. Check it is. After writing some text, it is erasable or not. Erasable or not. So these are the test cases, sir. So like we can spotly we need to think positively and negatively. So here I wrote nearly positive test cases. I wrote negatively also. I'm thinking positive testing as well as negative thinking. So it is terrible or not. So negative. It is waterproof or negative. So check it is anything
Hmm.
written on it. This is positive. Check it is where it is written. This is positive. Check it is which color written on it. Positive. Check it is which language written on it. Positive. Check both sides are empty or not. Positive. Check folded or not. Positive. Check it is
Positive.
foldable or not. Foldable or not. Negative. check it is tagged inside any corner. Yeah, positive, check it is tearable or not. Negative, check it is waterproof or not. Negative, check it is wet or dry condition. Positive, check it is water marks on it. Positive, check it is white paper or letterhead. Positive, check it is ready to write or not. Positive, check any holes on it. Positive, check it is allows to all type of pens. Negative, check it is if it is condition whether we can write in or not. Check it is if uh, check it is
If it is whether we can write it or not.
oh if it is
Check
in dry condition, wet condition. If it
wet
is wet,
condition. Yeah.
check it is wet condition, whether we can write or not. Check it is after writing some text, it is erasable or not. So like we can write test cases. Here is no restriction, sir. This is the customer is not saying any requirements, but we are doing positive testing as well as negative testing. So this is very important. So whenever you are working with a software company, that software company that a company sorry that customer will give customer requirements. Based on the requirements only we will write the test cases, but here is no requirements. So unlimited, there is no restrictions and conditions. Unlimited, we can think and we can write. So still if you think you can write 10 more test cases for this white paper. So why I'm saying this concept too, this is the general test cases. Whenever you are facing the interview, that time they may ask you like write the test cases for pen, write the test cases for fan, write the test cases for table, write the test cases for system, write the test cases for some book. So they may ask you any. So that time we can use verify or check, verify or check, verify or check. That is the
Okay.
concept. That is the concept. That is the
I thought if I say these kind of things, they're gonna say foolish.
Huh?
I thought if I say that's this kind of things, the in other interviewer will think negative impression. That's
But oh, no. Okay. So this is the sir. But he may ask you like anything. So he will ask you
yeah.
write the test cases of our pen. So we should tell
Mm,
positive as well as negative. So for example, pen which color pen it is writing, how many colors it can write, it is has in cap or not, is there any company name or not, and we can see the
whether ink is there or not.
ink is there or not, we can see the liquid from outside. So we can write in
Mm,
different conditions like keep on book and just keep on the paper on wall, and can we write or not, ultra.
mm.
So and how many colors it is writing,
Plastic,
what
metal,
what are
yeah,
the
wall,
colors,
yeah.
and just we can write just check it is nib area, check it is holding area, check is size
Mm,
of the pen, so color of the pen, which color it is writing. So like we can write it. So all are
yeah.
so here is no restrictions, sir. Already I told you
Mm,
positively and
mm,
negatively we can write it. So if I keep it down, so it is writing or not. So if I remove the nib area, so it is writing or not. So then we can native thinking. Yes, we can write
mhm.
it. So if it is customer, after getting the customer requirements, after understanding the customer requirement, we will write the test cases. That is normal. So, but
Yeah.
this is the unlimited test cases. There is no
Uh,
restrictions. There is no limitations. But whenever you are thinking that that should be reasonable.
mm,
Okay, that is test cases concept. Now I will show you real time test cases. Normal test cases over, general test cases over. Now I will show you real time test cases. Real time test cases. So I will show you, sir, real time test cases. This is the healthcare domain project. I will show you application. I will show you, and the screenshot I will show you. Test cases I will show you. So this application name is donor registration screen, sir. Donor registration screen. In this application, nearly 40 to 50 objects is there, sir. First one, donor number text box. First field, donor number text box. Donor number text box. This is the donor number text box. Second one is UHID. This screen number is, this is also text box, sir. This screen number is 29,404 screen. Already they tested 29,403 skins tested. Now we are testing 29,403 page in Google, having nearly thousands of pages. How many pages Google is having, we don't know. Even Google owner also don't know, I think. So this is the screen number is 29,404 screen. We need to test this screen. So positive testing we will do, as well as negative testing we will do. So here is customer is saying this donor number text box should take only 0 to 50 characters. Customer is saying the donor number text box should take only 0 to 50 characters. So if you take in between 0 to 50 characters, that is called positive testing, sir. Other than
Yeah.
50, other than 50, like 51 characters you are taking, that is called a negative testing, right? So next, and don't customer is saying donor number text box should not accept special characters. Should not accept special characters. So without
Hmm.
special characters, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. With the special characters, if you do testing, that is called negative testing.
Negative testing.
So, and donor number text box should not should accept only alphanumeric values. So with the help of alphanumeric values, with the help of alphanumeric values 1 2 3 4
Positive
something,
testing.
so that is called positive testing. Other than alphanumeric values, if you take, that is called negative testing. So if you want to satisfy the only customer only one field purpose, we are writing 6 sets of data: positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive. Just we are taking 6 sets of data. So whenever you are
Hmm.
working with any software company, how many test cases execute in daily? Just max we can execute 5 to 7 test cases only. How many test cases?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to test this field, compulsory we should take positive values as well as negative values. So valid inputs as well as invalid inputs. With the help of valid inputs, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. Other than invalid inputs, like other than valid inputs, like invalid inputs, if you do testing, that is called negative testing. So a test engineer should have negative mind setup, then only will become a good test engineer. So he is testing. So I will show you that application now. Next, UHID. Customer is saying this UHID field should take 0 to 30 characters. In between 0 to 30 characters, if you take and if you do testing, that is called positive testing. Other than 0 to 30 characters like 31, 32, 33, that is called native testing. And he is also
Negative.
here saying UHID should not accept special characters. So without special characters, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. With the help of special characters, if you do testing, that is called native testing. And he's saying UHID text box should accept alphanumeric values. With the help of valid alphanumeric values, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. Other than alphanumeric values, if you do testing, that is called negative testing. So just based on the customer requirements only, we will take here. So some customers they will say like that username field should start with only upper letter only. So that time once again requirements, once we will take upper letter, once we will take without upper letter. And some customers they will say that start with that username should start with only character. So only small character or alphanumeric value or numerical letter. So that time once again we will, so based on the customer requirements only we will test the field. Okay, for example,
Yeah.
if we want that username field should start with caps lock, so caps letter. So sometimes the customer will say that username field should start with normal letter, so small letter. So that time once again we will take small letter, once again we will take caps letter. So like we will do testing. So that real time test cases I will show you. This application having nearly 100 test cases, sir. If you just go through that notes, nearly 100 test cases for only one screen, just observe carefully, you can get automatically confidence. Why? Because already we learned test cases concept, but in the real time how it will be test cases, how we can write. So you can get it now, you can get it, you can feel very comfortable. If you feel comfortable with these test cases, then we can go for other concept. Otherwise we will discuss test cases again and again and again and again. So why? Because wherever you go, if it is any software company, compulsory we need to understand the customer requirements, and after understanding the requirements, how to write to test cases. If you know these two things, you can work with any software company, any project. So compulsory we should learn this test cases concept. First of all, we should know how to write test cases. So I will show you real-time test cases. All this notes is only projects, sir. After end of the project, end of the course, I will explain you all the different domains, insurance domain, banking domain, all are the projects, FRS, test plans, everything I will explain you, sir. Not now. So real time test cases. This is the application, sir. Donor registration page. I will send
Okay.
you. This is the application. Screen name is donor registration. Donor registration. Screen name is donor registration. First field is donor number text box. Second field UHID. Okay. So this is the screen. So we need to test this screen. How we are writing test cases, we will discuss now. Donor number text box and UHID. Donor number text box and UXID. Right. So first requirement, first test case. So 444. Page name is donor registration. Screen number is 404. Sorry, 29,404. So test case, already I told you. Test case BB, project name DRN donor registration. DRN donor registration 01. First test case description. First test case description. Open the donor registration screen. So customer, what is customer expecting? Donor registration page should display the following fields like donor registration title, mandatory fields like title list box, first name edit box, last name edit box, material status list box, date of birth edit box, age edit box, and list box, gender list box. Like we need to mention each and everything. So whenever invoke the login screen should contain username, password, connect to fields, so login, clear, cancel buttons, just like so GUI test case. So here is customer. Here is this company people not maintaining actual value. Directly they are writing pass or fail. There is no actual value. There is no actual value. Just they are mentioning test case ID, test case type also they are not mentioning. Just they are mentioning screen ID and test case description, expected value. There is no actual value. Directly they are writing pass or fail. Right. Come to second test case. He's saying second test case. Enter more than 50 characters in donor number text box. That is the description. Expected value is donor number text box should not accept to 50 characters. So we will take only 0 to 50 characters only. So with the help of 50 characters, we will do testing that is called positive testing. Other than 51, like 51, 52, 53, if you take that is called negative testing. And he's saying donor number text box should not allow special characters. So without special characters, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. With the special characters, if you do testing, that is called negative testing. Donor number text box should not allow only alphanumeric, should allow only alphanumeric values. So with the help of alphanumeric values, if you do testing, that is called positive testing. Without alphanumeric values, if you do testing, that is called negative testing. So if you want to if you want to give the input for only donor number text box, we should take six type of inputs. So one is positive, negative, negative, positive, positive, negative. So just like we will test the each and every field. This application having a nearly 444 to 540, nearly 100 test cases we have, sir. Just once read it, once observe carefully. Next test case. Next test case. UHID text box should not allow more than 30 characters. UHID text box should not allow more than 30 characters. Text box should not allow special characters. UHID text box should accept only alphanumeric values. Here also, we will take once 30, once we will take 31, once we will take special characters, once we will without special characters, once we will take alphanumeric values, once we will take without alphanumeric values. So, just only two fields we observed. Just go through this document. I will show you this document. 444 to 540, nearly 100 test cases we have for that particular screen. Just observe carefully. Observe carefully. Okay. And
Okay.
your homework is general test cases, just white paper test cases. Like you should write test cases for one is lib2, second one is table, third one is home. Write the test cases for general test cases. Check or verify. We can use check or verify. Lift, table, home.
Home.
Write the test cases for these three things. So just to go through document and uh, just you can get confidence automatically. Yes, you can write or not. You can get it. Okay. So based on that, based on your confidence, we can start the new concept. So just check it. How much you can write. So this 100 test cases compulsory you should observe, sir. Very, very important concept,
Okay.
test cases concept. This
That
week.
100 cases only for just ID and password.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Total
all
entire
field
application.
is
Only screen, only
entire. Okay.
particular screen. Or this screen.
Yeah.
Only
Complete
for this
screen.
screen. Only for this screen. They wrote
Yeah.
100 test cases. How they wrote? Just observe. So just you can get some knowledge. So you can get
Yeah.
confidence also. Yes, I can able to write the test cases. Stop.